My name's Russ Cook and I'm attempting to become the first person ever to run the entire length of Africa. This is where I started, this is where I'm heading, and this is where I am now.
I've run 9,926 kilometres so far and I've got 6,674 left to go.
So far on the mission.
I've survived alone in the desert, pissed blood, been robbed at gunpoint, thought I was going to be killed in the jungle, had my support van smashed to bits and raised £119,000 for charity. In this episode, Stan returns.
I wasn't here, now I am.
I go head to head with James and Gus challenges me to a 150k race, which will push the limits of human endurance to the max.
How's it going, Gus?
Amazing. It's a beautiful day again. The sun is starting to rise. Can't imagine a better place to be right now.
Look at that. What a sight.
It's getting harder to take Russ seriously with the current state of his beard and haircut.
Yeah. Day 239.
I may have looked a state, but my body wasn't. As I crossed this vast river, I could feel fresh strength within me and hear my first 60k day in weeks calling from the horizon. It was time to go and get it.
Do you know what I'm thinking, yeah? I'm thinking I might have had some mad little virus, because those antibiotics have helped me quite a lot.
Your pace is on today compared to the last 2 days.
Yeah. I've still got a back problem, but it feels like it's eased off.
I'm starting to lose my hope that my race against James is going to happen, but if so...
James is a 2:39 marathon runner, and Gus obviously has cycled around Africa, f***ing paratrooper, long list. I was going, who do you reckon would run further? And both of them are adamant that they would win. And both of them actually probably find it slightly offensive that it's even a question.
Him running to the sun all day, 2-3 days in a row without sleeping. Did he ever do something that's even nearly similar? And also...
Genuinely a 2:39 marathon is it's not the same thing, but it's like, it's a level of credibility that's undeniable. I actually wouldn't underestimate James's ability to push through something that was difficult like that.
As I sowed the seeds for a competition of the ages, I left a disgruntled Gus to simmer and hit the tarmac, yet again hitting a solid pace as I made my way through the jungle. But was it enough to hit my goal? A little incident means there's not enough footage to tell.
So was today a good day or was today a bad day?
Today was a fantastic day actually, I can't lie.
Oh,
Compare.
tell me more.
We got 60k's in the bread bin state. I can't remember. Can you even remember the last time I said that?
Couple weeks.
God, nah, it's got to be more than that. I don't think so.
So how did you manage 60k?
I started taking them antibiotics about 5 days ago, and I think they've started working.
Dare I say?
70s. Whispers.
Yeah.
Whispers, mate. In the distance somewhere. Morning, mate.
Good morning, honey.
The tarmac called and I answered. I was buzzing off yesterday's win, but it wasn't enough to just hit 60k. I had to make it consistent. But as I trampled down the road, there was another monumental milestone to be smashed.
Hey Russ, I've got something to tell you.
Go on.
Today marks 10,000 kilometres on road.
10,000 big ones.
How does that feel?
Feels like there's still a lot more work to do, really, isn't it? Right.
Okay, I was hoping for a bit of, really? Oh my god!
If you're in a marathon and someone goes, oh, mate, it's 30k, lad, you're like, yeah, fucking course, still got 12 to go.
Like it's 30k and what, like?
Yeah, sharp.
So Jamie, from where have you been walking today?
Next to a rubber weighing station. Flashback to a couple videos ago when you saw the rubber pouring into the buckets. They collect the buckets, dump the buckets, they weigh it.
How do they weigh it?
Oh, they drive onto this massive scale here.
Can you demonstrate how the process would go?
So I'm the car,
Yes,
and I have the rubber in the back.
yes.
Leaving this fascinating demonstration behind, I slid back onto the road like your mum slid into my DM. Jamie was really starting to piss me off, and by the next stop I didn't want to talk to anyone.
Gus, have you seen Russ?
No clue.
Is he? Russ! Where the... What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
Mate, I only so much to do. You gotta check the edit, you gotta get on road. It's about time.
No. I like my privacy, but I can't get it with all these idiots up in my face. But luckily, I have a secret weapon. That's better. As well as helping me surf the web from anywhere in the world, Surfshark VPN also protects my data privacy, safe from any prying eyes. You can't get more private than Surfshark, and with a 30-day money-back guarantee, there is no risk. Use code GEEZER to get 6 months completely free. Now piss off, leave me alone so I can eat my bread in peace.
As the night began to fall, I hit the road again and smashed out another 60 big ones.
You know what I got, Jamie?
What did you get?
I did not only get cheap ass baguettes.
Okay.
I did not only get croissants,
Okay.
chocolate bread. I also got
Okay.
slush puppies.
Oh my god. Oh wow, that is frozen Fanta, no? That's strong.
Pretty good, isn't it?
I'd give that
So sugary, that's not sunny day.
8.5 out of 10.
As we sipped our lovely beverages, the thing we all had been dreading was on its way to meet us. Stan had returned.
This is
what we can see is
this is Inception. Good to see you, man. How you get on?
All right, not bad. Re-energised. How are you, lot?
Yeah, not bad.
In less than 1 month, Project Africa begins. 360 marathons in 240 days.
240 days for 360 marathons. Do you think that was optimistic at the time?
Too many questions.
I heard you're gonna have some company today running.
Got James for steady 60k.
Are you excited for today?
I'm very excited, genuinely. I'm a little bit apprehensive now, I must say. There's no way I'm not getting it done. Everyone likes to be
It's all right. I'm here now. You're not interesting anymore. Will you put a t-shirt on as well, please, mate?
But where did you came from? You weren't here.
I wasn't here. Now I am. I got a very confused taxi driver to drop me off on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. He was like, "You see."
I live in a book. What's that dance in New Zealand that they do?
The hacker.
The hacker, yeah. This is like an improvisation and that, where you see your enemy just over here. It's really like intimidating, don't you think? Especially when people wear tight shorts, it has like a bit more of an effect. You see this, Russ?
My girlfriend said, she said, do you know who James looks like? She said, Mr. Bean.
James, what are these?
That is a cucumber. And that is... I don't know what that is.
This is a cacao fruit, that's where chocolate comes from. This is papaya.
Same thing though, isn't it?
This is a cucumber.
Just testing them.
Testing who?
Keep them on their toes at all times. So, right, see you guys.
The Goon squad limbered up and hit the road. The competition had officially begun. For the first leg, James kept pace well. He was an accomplished 2:39 marathon runner, but I knew that he'd fall eventually and I'd pummel him into the ground under my thundering ones and twos. It was inevitable.
How's it going? How are you doing keeping up?
Can't even lie, like, my legs are so inflamed already.
I reckon 2 months off, probably a bit more of a shock to the system than you might have anticipated.
Absolutely.
The heat is different, baby, as well.
Yeah.
Like,
The heat's one of the things that impresses me the most, to be honest. It's like I can barely function in this heat. Ooh.
alright, let's go. I might be sick in the next minute or two though.
That's right, I'll give James a bit of a rest. Have fun.
My impending vomit might have given James the edge he needed if he weren't such a little weasel. He managed to keep pace for a little while, but it wasn't long before the heat and his long break from running got the better of him and I left him in the dust.
So I'm currently at about 36 kilometers. Russ has started going on. He's about 100 meters in front of me now. I'm struggling to keep up. Now somehow made it to 36 kilometers. Kind of going through waves of feeling good, feeling bad. Having a mental war right now, but I'm just thinking, get me into 40 kilometers again. I can eat something, put my legs up for a bit, and then hopefully we can go again.
I arrived at stop 2 about 15 minutes ahead of James.
Quite tough, that running business.
Yeah?
Who'd have thought? Yeah, I was doing like 11-minute Ks for the last 2, I think. Just shuffling.
You still gonna push through?
Yeah. I've got 60 in me somewhere.
You need some extra motivation. Gus has got a little smirk on, mate. So
yeah, I might go and see him.
if we say to Gus, do you want to run 60 big ones tomorrow?
I'll be really interested to see Gus.
Gus, do you want to run 60k tomorrow?
60k is a bit little, isn't it?
Put a number out there. I'll do whatever number you want. I'll do it.
150.
Right.
Doing it tomorrow?
Yeah, 150.
Okay.
If Gus says he's doing 150, I'll do 150.
You're actually an idiot, aren't you? Like...
Right. F***ing good luck to you, sir.
Yes, I will see you at 60.
James decided to cut his break short and hit the road again, leaving me and Gus to argue about how far he could actually run. He was moving slowly but steadily and was still ahead of me at 50k.
There's no sign of Russell Cook right now, and he did tell me like it's unacceptable for anyone on his team to beat him, so let's see what we can do.
He may have taken a tactical head start, but James was stumbling at this point and I was galloping. Surely there was no way this little rat could beat me now.
You know, lad, did you beat you really like yourself? You beat the hardest geezer.
I don't know about you lads, but I think I need to have a Russ Cook. Any ideas what that is?
No.
On number 2.
I know he's been thinking about that for the last half hour.
That's 5k. When I was hurting, I was like, ugh.
If I had my hands free to clap, I would. That was absolutely superb.
As soon as the sun went down, game changer. I've got those post-run like euphoria. I think I just need to like stop talking till I make a tit out myself, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm just gonna have the hardest geezer.
You must have kept a half decent pace, Glenn.
Sorry, I don't speak to my inferior.
I'll tell you what, let's see who really is number 1. What was your overall time?
Oh mate, maximum efficiency.
Tortoise in the head.
What was your overall time?
7 hours 46 for 60.08.
Yeah, bro, you're about an hour slower than me, lad. Chin up.
Not really though, is it? You know, don't shift the goalposts.
But the competition was not yet over, and the next phase began early the next morning.
So, last few days I haven't been feeling well. Took some antibiotics, didn't sleep a lot. But it was like, if I can do one long night, then I probably should be fine for this run. So took a bunch of sleeping medicine. Didn't really walk, didn't sleep much. So 7 AM, already 10 Ks in. Yeah, talk to you guys later.
I think I heard Gus off about 5:30.
I'm very interested to see how it goes for him today.
Yeah.
To be fair, if he's going to do it, he's done it right with going out early. Yeah.
How's your body feeling this morning?
Feel better now, I just barely slept though. Must have got about 3 or 4 hours sleep.
Oh, nice.
I'll give it about 30 minutes before you catch Gus up.
Mate, you wouldn't say that to his face.
I would.
I don't,
You know I would.
I probably won't catch him up until like the end of the day though.
Alright, let's go and chase Gustavo down.
Best of luck.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Jameson's Irish Whiskey.
Yes.
It's your last day today.
It is.
Last full day.
I mean, this wasn't really explained properly when I came here, which probably is my own fault, but essentially the whole premise of why I was hired was to allow Stan and Jared to have time off. So they went on holiday, filled in for Jared, filled in for Stan, so I've done my 2-month stint, and genuinely though, it's been one of the best things I've done, for sure.
I'm really glad.
Meanwhile, on the road, I was making steady progress, moving at good pace and approaching 10k. However, it was going to be no mean feat to catch Gus, who was already at 28k.
How you getting on, mate?
Still getting warmed up.
How far in are you? About 26k?
28. I reckon another 30 and then we'll be warmed up.
Have you got any kind of idea what you're going to be touching on, or is it just wait and see how you're feeling?
I don't know, like I never, like, I already broke my own record. I never done more than 26 running. We really have to see like how far I can get.
Nah, you'll smash it, mate, I'm sure. Best of luck. Do you want to know where Gus is?
Yeah, go on.
So I saw him at just gone 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Where do you reckon he was at 10?
About 30.
He was at 28.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. He said, I'm just getting warmed up. So, and he gave me his head torch to charge, so I wonder why that is.
Oh, f***'s sake, I'm gonna end up doing like stupid numbers today. Gus was a man on a mission, giving absolutely nothing away as he pushed on up the road.
Pretty close to approaching my first marathon distance ever. I'm 40.3k almost. Not sure if 6 hours and 20 minutes are enough to become a professional marathon runner. So if anybody has any suggestions what to do with my life, leave them in the comments.
I've easy got a 1 in me today.
Have you?
Easy.
Oh, that's fighting sort.
Easy 1ers today.
Well, I think Gus has 100 in him because he goes to me, Russ said I couldn't do 100, and then he smiled and went, we'll see. So are you willing to go more than 100? Because I'm not sure that's going to cut it, mate.
Yeah, I mean, 100's easy. And then after 100 we start maybe like digging a little bit. But Gussie's going to have to clear 150 if he wants me to get the shovel out.
Oh.
As I moved away from my first stop, it was clear to me that whatever happened, Gus wasn't going to give in easily. I was in for a long night.
Gus, you're approaching 60k.
61, you idiot.
61. Light work.
This was war, and we both knew it. Neither of us were going to back down unless we were either unconscious or dead.
There you go.
Gus was looking wobbly at this point, but giving nothing away. The man's poker face could win millions in Vegas, but here all it was going to win was pain. As the sun began to set, both of us were still going strong, determinedly striding out into the night.
So I'm just waiting for Gustavo. He was at about 78k, I think he should be now. So I'm just waiting, and I'm having myself a hot shield because I think I'm going to be here for the whole night, unfortunately. Got serious FOMO, truth be told. I ran a 60 kilometers with Russ yesterday. Oh, that would be good. I'll be the first one to run 60 kilometers. Then the very next day, the last day, I'm going, oh, let's see who can run the furthest. I'm not bitter or anything. It's just, you know. So we've got the pasta bolognese shul that I'm gonna give a little sample. It's probably really hot because I've not long boiled it, but when life is here and an edge is here, I just live like kind of on the edge, really.
The night was far from over. It was just a game now of who would break first. But as I slowly continued to close the gap, Gus started to show cracks.
So yeah, I hit the wall a bit. So the major problem is a muscle that's like totally locked up in the middle outside of my foot. I wasn't planning on taking any painkillers yet already, but like I need to keep the form. I'm gonna smash up the knees if you break down on form. So rather take some Ibu. Will be disappointed if I only do 100, but we will see.
Gus still f***ing marching on, is he?
He was like, admitted his head's starting to like become delirious.
Really, yeah.
Said he hit the wall around 75k, downed 3 caffeinated drinks, 3 perfect heads.
Oh, the bastard down in perfect heads.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I feel pretty good though, lad, I can't lie.
Really? First time you done 80 kilometres for how long?
Year and a half.
Really?
Since I've done 80k, yeah. The longest day I've done on the mission is like 70, 71. As the kilometres ticked by, I finally passed Gus at 100k. This was a monumental achievement for both of us, and I was hoping to go with him and get his motivation up for the night shift. But it was clear that this wasn't going to happen.
So I'm just driving behind Gus now, keeping a close eye on him. Oh mate, he's honestly wobbling all over the show where I don't want to like be that person where it tells him he needs to stop, but it's getting to that point where I'm starting to worry about him quite a lot because he's going to go until he passes out, genuinely. Seeing him in this sort of state is genuinely incredibly worrying. I mean, how much damage is he going to do to himself by doing this, you know what I mean? But he's holding his back as he's walking down the road, and yeah, he is one tough man. You know.
Then, finally, at a colossal 108k, this legendary event came to a close, but it had taken its toll.
You stopped your watch.
Long night last night.
Oh mate, very long one.
Yeah, absolute shift that the lads put in as well. I was just thinking that Gus, man, he was genuinely, I've never seen anyone push himself to that limit like with my own eyes before. So I was just like thinking about, oh, should I pull him, should I whatever, but I also appreciate, you know, people wanting to push himself physically. Yeah, I kind of walked out the car and then I just said to him, like, Gus, if you wanna stop, you've got to tell me, like, you know. And then yeah, he just started bawling, crying, just saying, oh, I'm done. Like,
Mate,
I genuinely don't think he could have given any more. Like, and the longest he'd ever ran was like 26k or something, and he ran 108.
what a monumental shift that is. Morning. How you doing? Mate, fucking solid shift.
Yeah, okay. Bit disappointed. But,
You shouldn't be disappointed with that.
maybe especially when I arrived at the hotel, I thought like, okay, it was actually good that I already stopped, because I arrived here, I got a bit scared. I was like starting to lose consciousness, so that was a bit scary.
It's not ideal.
No, thought I was gonna die for a bit. But,
Yeah.
I'm still here. Guys did a great job carrying me to my room.
They carried you to your room.
Yeah, I couldn't walk. That's back me.
Upstairs rooms were a bold choice.
Mate, literally, that's the night. You know, they took us up here and we were going to them. No, like downstairs room, like looking, you know, it's like that, completely fucked. Downstairs, what, like, granted it's not French, but like we couldn't have been more clear with like, they were like going like that and we were like, no, down. They took us up here and then they took Ross to his downstairs room. Yeah.
So
He just comes into a room like he didn't want to bother you. He just goes, yeah, they're just giving me a downstairs room.
oh dear.
Fortunately, the guys put a bucket ready for me next to the bed, but
That's really smart.
I tried 2 or 3 times to go to the toilet last night, but I just couldn't. I would get out of bed. I was like, no, I can't.
So if you pissing from your bed into the bucket?
Yeah, I would sit down on the edge, pull the bucket up a bit. That's how I did it.
Wow.
I reckon you'd be good in like 6 hours. I think it's fair to say we weren't going anywhere fast today, so we all headed to the hotel restaurant to devour several chickens and say goodbye to James.
You ready to go again today?
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't ask him that. Don't encourage him.
We get rice.
We get rice and plates, so.
Is this like everyone's chicken, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks good, that.
Holy f***, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You boys probably need this.
Yeah, I'm so hungry, man.
Goodbye, geezlings. I will see you all shortly, I hope. I have heard from a little birdie that there may be a party in Tunisia, so I will be there. Come on,
still
come
quite
on.
full.
Pleasure. Sweet boys.
Nice one.
Wicked lad. I'll see you all in Tunisia. Thank you for everything. It's been a pleasure. Keep going, boys.
James was a fantastic addition to the team and we're sad to see him go, but I knew he'd be waiting for us in Tunisia, and so it's time to get moving there. Despite the late start, I was determined to keep my 60k streak going and I'd stop at nothing to do it.
How was it after 110 kilos yesterday?
Yeah, I'm moving a bit slower today, but I'm just trying to,
It's more like a recovery run, really.
Yeah.
I only slept for like 4.5 hours last night.
You sure you got 60k? Yeah.
How does it feel, Gus? Gus, how does it feel? He did the same as you yesterday, but you're absolutely
You slap his
yeah, I had to drive you around all day, mate. You were just sleeping for 3 hours.
I had to sleep because I was babysitting Russ.
It's alright. The real men will go out and do some work, Gus. We'll just ask you later.
He's ready.
Alright, lad.
Alright, good luck. See you later.
Night had already fallen, but with 30k still to run, my job was far from done. The boys headed to a beautiful spot to set up camp, and by midnight, almost everyone was asleep, but I was still bashing away at the mileage until I finally made it.
It's now just gone midnight, and I think I spotted a wild Russ cook. Either that or a robber. I was walking up to you thinking, I really hope that's Russ. It's way past your bedtime, you know.
It's a little bit, innit? A bit tired.
I think
What
that
are you
makes sense.
still awake for?
Come film you dungus.
That was a f***ing waste of time. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm fucking.
Oh no.